Hello everybody and welcome back to the next hack in the contest. This one is Equilibrium by Quote58. And this has some stuff in it that I know of, that I've kind of sort of tested a little bit. And it's some really good stuff, so we'll get to see how we use them. So I guess that's a ship, and I start out with some items, I guess. Quite a few items. That's interesting. Yes. Timer up top. That way you can keep track of it. Should that interest you? It is pretty interesting. That map's a bit strange. Very strange for the map. Oh well. And I jumped around. This room and the next room I actually had to help him fix the elevator. Because these elevators have... What is this? Oh, door. Super door, okay. I mean, kind of obvious, it's kind of green. But I kind of had to help him fix the elevator because elevators can be an absolute pain. They're not the easiest thing to edit. And even if you follow the guide, I mean, just... Yeah, they're just not easy to edit. What are you doing there, pumpkin? Interesting placement. The beam looks weird since he got rid of the flicker effect. Oh, hey. All these cracks look like... Oh, good. Hi. Interesting. He obviously used like the warp / teleport thing. Made his own or something, but the scrolling error is... You could probably fix that some way. Oh hey, what's this? Is there nothing up here I can do? Oh, well, just reappear then. What? Wait, what? Oh goodness. I think I found a, error. Yeah, time to start over. And welcome back, everybody. I'm not sure whether or not I have a file here because I just played it to cut a couple rooms in and found a very interesting error I don't plan on repeating, so whether I show that or not, I don't know. So anyway, I guess back to explaining time. The hack is by Quote58. It's called Equilibrium, and it has some very, very interesting stuff in it. Some stuff I've tested and whatnot. Actually, I don't even need to go back there. And this elevator even. I helped him fix this elevator, because elevators are a pain. There's so many different things you have to do with the elevator than quote-unquote normal. Why are you up there now? I don't... Okay. That pumpkin was not up in the ceiling last time, and there were two of them. Let me see if this will work better. Nope, still glitchy thing. I think maybe you could get rid of the scrolling error if you warped it a bit shorter so it's all on one scroll block. So yeah, I got stuck in this room actually, so I'm not going to do what it was I did do get stuck, because I don't feel like doing that. And now the pumpkin's not even there. I don't... Okay. Weird things going on in this hack. Weird stuff. I do know some people have actually had some very strange bugs, which I hope I don't get, because I would really have no idea how to fix it. And I would want to... Actually, there's that door I could go back up to. There's a super missile door up here. Yeah, I really want to show this stuff off, because it's really cool stuff. I've kind of sort of tested them to an extent, and they're pretty interesting. And interesting in a good way. They're both taken from like echoes, actual items and echoes, and made into items for whatchamacallit, Super Metroid. I don't even know what game I'm playing. The TFS Horizon. This is a weird looking room. Oh. Is this really? Yes. This... Okay. Where's the item? There is an item on this map. Where is it? Is this thing not anywhere? It should be. Somewhere. Where is this item? Oh, is it in the wall over here? Where are you hiding? No? Okay. Wall jump, thank you. No item, just... That is most weird. There's an item there. And I'm off the map. Interesting. It's got some map issues going on. And this is Speed Boost, yep. I believe that's his last item you're supposed to get or something. I guess there's like a special message or something that I will be getting, hopefully. After who knows how many times trying to do a shine spark through here. But that'll come later. So that's what was back there. Oh, goodness. This map is totally borked, first of all. And that scrolling thing. That scrolling thing actually would not be hard to fix. It's simply... Well... If you did the door scroll ASM or whatever, then it would be beyond me, but there are very easy ways to fix that, even I can do so. Oh, water. Water is actually a good thing because it's show off, hopefully soon, one of the new items, quote unquote new. Get it? That's quote, made the hack, it's quote unquote, yeah. That is a very glitched map. What did you do, quote? I hope this thing patched alright? I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Whee! Physics have been changed slightly. That's something in both the hacks so far. This is the second one that's been released. It's the second one I'm playing. They both had some physics changes. I want to go left. I definitely want to go left. That big room, that's looks like prime territory for, oh my goodness, I can't stop. I'm not even trying. Prime territory items are from Echoes. You know, Metroid Prime 2, that's, yeah. Well, I can get out here. Maybe this. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go, though. I'm on a little bit of a roll with these terrible connections. And sudden music change to other better music. Yeah, this is looking good. And there's a missile there. Yeah, this is definitely gotta be it. So if you have played and remember Echoes in any way, shape, or form, if you remember Torva's Bog, there's an enemy down there you fight called the Alpha Blog, which gives you... Oh, hi. Oh. Hi. Will you stop murdering me, please? I gotta get out of that. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, okay. So I'm safe here, pretty much. Okay, so yeah. Well, there was a mini boss of sorts that jumped all around. And here's our item. It's the gravity boost. Which is pretty much kinda sort of like an extra jump. Yeah. It's a gravity boost. This thing, I played around with it before. And this thing is amazing. Yep, it's kind of sort of an extra jump. It's like a huge extra jump on this. Except you don't press the jump button again, which is kind of weird. You actually, I guess, have to hold down the jump button. And you can keep and you have to use aim down as well. And holding the jump button, I guess, and then aim down will trigger your gravity boost. And here is something strange there, but oh well. That's not what I wanted at all. But yes, this thing is fun. It's not quite gravity boost, but it's still fun to jump around the water with this thing. I would say it's decent for having to put up with underwater exploration. It gives you something fun and unusual to do while exploring underwater stuff. So yes, this thing, quite interesting. So that is one of the two items. The other item is actually, hi, thanks for being in my face, is actually a visor, which, as you will see, get it, 'cause it's visor, you see, yeah. I am totally on a roll with these right now. But as you will see, it's also very interesting. I really hope to see like a lot. You could do a lot of really cool stuff with gravity boost. But I think his visor actually has a lot more potential. Or the visor. That's interesting. You can kind of... Oh, that's right. You have to hold the jump button. You can kind of get up. Hop off of water, but through gravity boost like that, you could start skipping Samus. That is most interesting. Okay, so I am going to go back and refill though. I don't know all what's been done up ahead. I just know... I know Botchwoon's in here somewhere, because he was talking about that when he was making this. And map goes all borky again. What did you do to your map, quote? I've seen a lot of map errors. I don't know what in the world is going on with this. Yeah, what did you do? What did you do? That is the question we must all ask ourselves sometimes. Something to note with the timer, if you notice it stops during door transitions, stuff like that, is because it's supposed to emulate an in-game timer. Like how the game actually keeps track of time and comes up with your time at the end of the game. Which, if you speedrun at all, you know it's completely different than actual time. I have this discussion with some people. I prefer game time because, hey, that's what the game came up with. But with speedruns, this is real time is more, they value real time more than actual game time. It's real time obviously because time doesn't stop. It is much faster time. Even though, oh, that's, what? No, this is like a, these are like pose transition blocks that make you go in this pose or whatever. I'm obviously supposed to have the visor for this. I was through that. This is interesting. I've never seen this before. That is interesting. So what is going on with this? Super door and falling back. That's something up here. Or not. Or not. There we go. And hopefully this does not bug out on me. It's the Dark Visor. This thing, I think, has a whole lot of potential. So, this thing. Wrong button. He has weird button presses for all these items. There we go. Basically hold item cancel and then your aim up and aim down as switches. But that's what it does. Oh, I guess these enemies are still here. What would have been neat to see, again, seeing things with prizes here, is those not actually be able to hold Samus up until you can see them with the Dark Visor. Sort of like what I'm assuming with these blocks here. Oh, wait. Yeah, right through with the Dark Visor. But yes, the Dark Visor I like a lot. I mean, obviously, got a whole bunch of grayscale stuff. That thing's still pretty cool. But you get all this grayscale, and enemies and such are all red, which you can come with quite a bit of different puzzles with. I think now this does require very good and careful use of pallets. And this is interesting. But yeah, it requires some very good use of pallets. Because all these pallets, I believe, are in the graphics editor. Or palette editor, I guess. So if you're familiar with working with that, you have to be even more careful if you throw this in there. So it uses those pellets or whatever. And, yay. Somebody needs to find a way to fix this. Going from... Oh, hey, there's stuff here that's interesting. Going from completely submerged through a door and then actually into a room with no water like this, the physics aren't quite right. As you can tell, I'm moving slower. Samus is animating slower. It's all... yeah. It's just kind of annoying, honestly. So someone needs to fix it. And there's a dead body here. But yeah, you could come up with all kinds of... What is that thing in... Oh, just background. But you could come up with all kinds of puzzles with this thing, I think. And that's kind of why I think it has a lot higher potential than the gravity boost. Gravity boost is fun. Hey, wait a minute. Hello. The gravity boost is fun, but I think the Dark Visor has a lot of other potential and whatnot. I don't know, I just like it a lot. And a save, because we all need saves. Hopefully these saves work. And what do we have in here? Oh, between. Oh. I don't know if you're... Ouch. Keep mine. So... Oh, that's actual spike. I don't know if this is a... unexpected bug with... or unintended thing, but I can just keep bouncing off this crumble block with this gravity boost without actually jumping. I should probably worry more about destroying this guy, but he can't really hit me unless he spits his stuff at me. Which, of course, he's going to do, and miss. Good job. I like it when you miss. Oh, come on. And miss some more, please. I don't want you destroying me. So, yeah, he's obviously one of the other things, not just seeing platforms, but dying. That was close. For whatever reason, this gravity boost on this crumble block is causing some lag, which actually kind of helps. If I hit you enough so you don't spit anymore. Oh, good. I'll drop some health. Yeah, I don't know if that is just an unintended side effect or something, but that made Batuan much easier than I think he intended. There's a little puff down here. I also like that background. That's all pixelated. And I got puffed, but there are missiles. I do like the pixelated background effect with this visor. And I know this room, actually. Get in there. Thank you. So I could... That is interesting because that room actually has... Oh, hi. And another one of you guys. Oh, hey. Nice of you to drop in on me. Go away. Really don't need it. Is there anything in here? Why can't I get to that corner on the map? So, yeah, I mean, here's one of the issues right up there with the background. If you do need layering this with this visor, the background stuff becomes that pixelated, so it's kind of... Layering may cause some strange things. But this thing, yes, the water level is completed. Uses a missile station to lower the water. It's really strange and interesting. I mean, I know it's not really supposed to be a missile station, but using that thing to lower water is pretty interesting. And this door didn't open. Maybe that actually lowers water throughout other rooms or something, so I can collect an item or something. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Get rid of you guys again, give me more health, because it's not like I really need it, but especially not when I'm jumping into everything. Oh my goodness. Go away. Thank you. What is... A missile. And speed boost blocks. Okay. What in the world is all this in here for? Oh, hi. Hi, Desgiga. Nobody... Oh, hey, yeah, that's death. How wonderful of me. Yeah. Oh, wow, that's... Map grid is sort of interesting. Sort of, kind of much bigger, and that's very... interesting. You don't normally see a save room like that. And the map's all unexplored again, which... I guess I'm really not surprised how many map things this has had. Map things, map issues, map errors, whatever. Oh, I need my visor. And that was brilliant. Later. Oh well. There we go. So, hi Botwoon, I missed you. I wanted you to come back. I lowered your water or something and... ouch. And I fell on spikes without you. I don't want you to spit things at me. Seeing how I can't dodge them very well, especially not right there. Quit spitting stuff at me. Go explode. And red colors, just go explode. You know you want these. I wonder. No, that's actually a stupid idea. Never mind. That was a very stupid idea. Okay, so both one's gone. Door's locked, so this is becoming areas locking every door behind you. Because now this one locks behind me. Very strange. That little puff down there is very strange. Lower the water again for future purposes, I guess. That's still interesting. I think that's kind of maybe a little bit of a bug he never found. Little pond skipping Samus. And I have slightly more energy this time from bot wounds, so. And I'm a little more prepared for these Deskigas. Oh, so I guess that's something else I don't remember mentioning is he has the little thing next to energy, that little dot. He doesn't have it working right in all rooms, but it's like an item finder. Well, not finder, but it lets you know if there's an item in the room, which is nice. It'd be kind of neat to see that as either an item, obviously fully functional, or as something the player could unlock for beating the hack once. Sort of like Zero Mission and Fusion did. And there's a locked door. And there's this guy. Oh, hi. I guess you're not stuck. That's not a wall. Which means there's another... Yes, there is. And you just jumped out of my reach. Oh, well, that wasn't so bad. I didn't die at least. So where's the speed boost for this thing? I don't have a speed booster. Well, this is interesting. And I have a turbo tube? No, it just drops me off here. Well, I guess this means it's time to explore for stuff, because I need speed booster to get the last item. Okay. Well... Okay, so... First real huge bug that isn't a map error. Or that... whatever happened that first time I tried recording this. This is... something that I've never encountered before, but it's obviously a very real thing for some reason. I know someone, I think 8-Bits Hack was having this issue too, with super long loading times or whatever. And look, things are back to normal. Oh my goodness. Is that going to... Yes, it is. Why did... Okay, from now on, pausing is not an option. Take a good look at the map, because, yeah. If you wanted to see it after this, it's going to take a while. Yeah. I've never encountered this error before. I have no idea how you would go about fixing it. You would need people much smarter than I am with this stuff. That is very strange though. I've never experienced this. And I guess there's also a I'm glad I didn't get the other bug because I wouldn't. The Dark Visor basically would have been unusable with the other bug. Because apparently somehow some people have gotten some a debug menu to come up when they tried to use the visor, which became like really weird. And why is there still water in here? I lowered the water. Why is there still water? I thought I would have to lower the water to like speed boost and stuff or something. Of course, I don't even have speed boost, so that's kind of beside the point. That's kind of strange. Why isn't there water in here? I mean, why is there? Get your words straight. Not sure why you did that. I guess if you just wanted to show that off, I guess, but I think he made this more to do that anyway, just to show this stuff off. But I still thought I would have lowered the water in these places, so oh well. It's looking very red. Well, I guess I got... Without looking at the map... Oh wow, that background. I don't think you meant to have all that stuff in there. That is... And what in the world? Why can't I destroy you, but you can hit me? And there's... Okay, yeah. I don't question it. Speed boost is hanging around somewhere. That still causes that graphical error. See, it would be Dark Visor, I think you could flesh it out a little more. It'd take more work, obviously, but to like show like super missile blocks when it's on, you could use it to replace like bombing everything. Where the Dark Visor would show, hey, here's a super missile block, here's a power bomb block, here's a bomb block, even. To show stuff like that. Here's one of those fake walls. Next, I want to go back, see if there's anything off the side of the ship. But to show stuff like that. Yes, and the ship is indeed an enemy. Is there anything in here? Oh. Hey. Yep, that's the end of that. That was interesting. And that looks very pixelated. Okay, so in my search for items, I've discovered the end. So, yeah, I guess I'll go do some item collecting, record item collecting, and get that message in another video. And so, thanks for watching, and we will see you for that, I guess.